Alright guys, BigPoppaTMo here. We're back. We're playing some moon farming. This is the beta version of the game. It is currently in an extended demo. This is Moon Farming Prologue. And we are basically just, we're going to work on the basics. We have our little smelter here. It's cranking out some silicone and some iron at the moment. We're going to need to go get a whole bunch more stuff. We have our dirty water processor, turns into water. Got a whole bunch of water just sitting in there. That's awesome. We have our O2 processor over here that is still cranking out some more oxygen from the dirty water. We're actually going to sit in this one for a second. Once this hits 100%, we're going to turn this off, try and save some battery life. Batteries are pretty much gold for the game, and those are made with the solar panels, which we currently have 4 solar panels outside cranking out some batteries. We may end up making even more of those because I get the feeling we're going to need an awful lot. We're going to grab 4 O2 with us. We have 10 water, 4 O2, 2 batteries on us, and then of course our tools for collecting things. We have our 3D printer over here. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. This is where you put the finished materials once the smelter has worked. And what we're going to do there is we're actually going to make more electrical furnaces. They take 25 iron, 3 electrical chips, and that will craft one of those. That's going to take 30 seconds to make. Let's go ahead and turn that on, get that going. I believe we have enough for another one as well. Yeah, we have enough to make 2 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, get those made. Should have enough battery power to do it. And what it will do is it will take out our materials as it goes. Alright, first one should be done. Might not have had enough for another one. Yeah, insufficient items. The important thing about this game is when you're not using something, make sure you turn it off. That is the huge thing about this. Make sure you turn it off because otherwise it'll just sit there and use the battery even though you are not actually using any power. Alright, so we have another electrical furnace here. What I want to do is I want 3 of these total. And the reason I want 3 of them total is because I want them each to be doing one thing. So we are going to get the glass shards and iron out of that. We will put glass and iron in there, put the 2 batteries in, turn that on, and we need to go get more materials. This game is going to be grindy. I can already tell you that right off the bat. You will need to get lots and lots of materials. And there's only so much easy pickings just outside the door. We have a couple of the solar panels over here. We have the 3 there, and then we have a 4th over there. You cannot move things. Once you put them down, they're down. But you have these little glass shards on the ground. You want to pick those up. They're actually sometimes a little difficult to see, sometimes easier than others. I've already started the cleaning up of one side of the building here. I don't know if these actually have a respawn. I don't think they do. These are the silicone pieces. We need to use our little trusty dusty propane torch for these guys. As you can see, it's getting a little sparse over here because I have been cleaning up a little bit around the base since the first look. Not too much. I wish I could say I have a ton of materials, but I actually don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up a whole bunch of whatever we can find. There's only the 3 materials that I know of. There is iron, silicon, and glass. And right now what we have the least of is the glass. So we're going to keep our little torch in our hand as we pick up that. We'll get the silicon silicon. I always want to say silicone. We'll get the silicon that's convenient while we're picking up glass shards. And there is a nice spot over the hill for a bunch of iron, but we're going to probably need to take a vehicle over there. We don't need to per se. It's close enough to walk, but I would prefer to take a vehicle because it helps with the oxygen. The vehicles have their own oxygen supply as opposed to the suit. So a little safer, a little less cumbersome on our supplies. Yeah, we are on the moon after all. It's not like you can just open up your mask to breathe. But we've done a pretty good job of clearing off this side over here and that side over there. There was no iron on this side of the base. All the iron was on the far side. So like I said, we're just going to pick up the easy pickings right outside real quick, and then I'll show you the next spot we're going to go to, which is just over this rise over here. Right. Water level's critical. Well, let's drink some water. Good to go on that. The oxygen bottles will fill up about your whole supply, so you don't really need to do the oxygen nearly as often as the water. The water goes down, and one water bottle is only a 50%, I think. But this nice little pad of iron, some iron nuggets over here, so we can keep the pickaxe out while we pick up the glass. We can also pick up a lot of iron. We're going to need a lot of iron as well. The silicon is used for the E-chips, which are pretty much used to build anything electronic, like more solar panels. The glass is used for windows, which will be used for different containers, and of course the windows on our base. We need to start building a base pretty soon. That is the next stage of this game, is to start base construction. And I would like to get into that pretty soon. Oh, that's silicon. And then, of course, iron is for the walls. So we will need a lot of iron in particular. So we're probably going to spend a decent amount of time getting a good base for our materials so that we can get everything inside that base the way we want. We'll have all three of the furnaces going. We'll have probably a couple more water extractors outside. I probably want to put, I think, 2 more in, just so that we can get a good step up on that. I have found that you don't really need to do a lot of water. The water itself, the filtration is pretty efficient, but I'm not sure how much oxygen we're going to need moving on. Honestly, I'm not sure of anything. It's still very, very early stages of this game. If you watch the first look, I go through about the first hour of gameplay, which is how to go gather the parts for the 3D printer, the supplies, and we're also going to have to start farming soon too, but the major part of the farming is going to be done in our upgraded base once we get that. I don't remember why I figured out that I needed a bunch of glass. It was just like the one supply I went through the fastest. But I do know we are going to need an awful lot of iron. Because all the walls, foundations, and everything else like that require it. You don't necessarily have to put a window in it. So it might not need glass. But if we want any windows and anything to see outside, we will definitely have to put glass panels in, so we'll need glass for that too. But it doesn't hurt to have a good rounded out supply of just about everything. We're going to spend another couple minutes over here gathering iron, then I'll go back to base. We'll gather up all the water from the extractor and the batteries, and we will get that third furnace going, and we can go there. I think what we'll do is we'll have one that does double iron. We'll do the glass one with iron as well, and then one that does double silicon for the E-chips, because the E-chips are something we are definitely going to need. And I know we're going to need a lot of batteries. I do want to get everything stocked up with, 30 or 40 batteries in it so they can just run constantly. I don't have to worry about refilling them. I can just let them go and just continue to farm more materials and get them in there, and then we can start cranking out some wall panels and the likes. All right, let me get one more of these, and then we'll switch to our little blowtorch. We'll pick up the silicon. Now, the other thing about this game that's kind of strange is it is F to interact. I would much prefer it be E. That's just a personal preference. I find that my finger positioning works better that way. But, F is what it is. We'll pay our respects over and over and over again. All right, now, one thing I'm not sure about is a menu. So, controls, or not a menu, a map. We have all the click slots, reload, rotate build part, sprint. I don't see an actual map. So that's interesting. I don't have a mini map. So I got to be careful not to get lost. All right, water level's getting pretty low. Let's go ahead and grab any batteries that might be in this one. We have 8. 72 seconds before the next one is ready. That's the water level warning. I love the little propane torch operating on the moon. No atmosphere, but it burns. Little suspension of disbelief. Let's go ahead and drink some water before we need to. All right, 15 batteries in here. They stack in stacks of 20. There is no current easy way to back out of a screen. So from here I have to hit escape and it pulls up the escape menu, and then I have to escape out of that. It is what it is, but we've got a decent number of batteries. So far. O2 is getting a little low. We have the dirty water here. There goes my O2 warning. That fully charged that. Good to go. All right, let's go ahead and close that up. Remembering to do the airlock every time is going to get a little frustrating as well. Okay, so we ran out of batteries on this one. Let's stack that full of that. Put some more silicon in there, We want to grab our E-chips, grab our iron. So we've got iron, silicon, iron. That's all the silicon we have on that one. This one here, we want to have glass crystals. Let's grab our iron. Iron and glass crystals. Full stack of that. Yeah, so looking at that, that only gave us 3 glass crystals. Not the best of returns. And we want that running pretty much constantly, so turn that one on. This one is currently on and running. No, it's not. Turn on. Good to go. All right, dirty water. We're going to put the dirty water in the O2 generator. We used all of, no, we didn't use all of our batteries. Let's put 10 more in here. Good to go on that. And then we come over here to 3D printer. Let's put all of our supplies in here. Still have a little bit of iron. We can put that someplace. And we need to print, actually we can hold on to the iron because we're going to put that in another furnace. Make one more electric furnace. And we're going to want to make another water extractor. That actually takes glass crystals, not finished glass. That's kind of strange. We will need to make some foundations. They just take iron bars. So what I'm thinking is for the first one, let's do six of those. And we're going to need so let's do 9 foundations. We need an airlock system, insufficient materials. What do we need for that? Glass crystals. So we actually, that's kind of weird that we need glass crystals instead of glass panes. This is still going. I'm thinking this one is going to end up just being straight silicon. There we go. Let's take all the iron out of this one and just do it straight silicon. Because the E-boards, we're going to need. All right, so electric furnace. I'll put that in here first. Put a third furnace down. This one is just iron. We're already out of, well, are we already out of glass? We are. Wow. Yeah, that takes a lot of glass for that one. Oh, no, wait, this one's doing that. Okay, so let's do this one just all iron. Maybe we'll just do everything straight up, whatever they're supposed to be. Iron in there, some iron in there, in there. Swap those out, that. Do this and do this. Swap those. There, that works. All right, so all iron, all glass, finished glass, E-chips, and then we got to put glass crystals in this one. And we need batteries. Turn that on. All right. Everybody's running. Need to put E-chips in here, glass in here, iron in here. We got 9. Now, we have to get more glass crystals. We're going to need 9 of those. At least 3 of those. And at least 8 of those. I think that's good for now. Let's let that all cook for a few minutes. Close the door. Close the lock. And we're going to have to go look for more glass crystals because we just need crystals. We don't actually need glass panes. It is a little difficult to see as well because the lens gets a little fogged. What is that? So I guess it depends on which way you're looking too. If you have the sun behind you, it's easier to see things. It's kind of weird that there's no mini map. I would imagine they will put one in the final product because I can imagine a lot of people getting lost on the moon without one. Myself included. I mean, see, there's no way to see where the base is like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plan ahead and assume that I'm going to get a little bit lost. So I'm going to take the Cybertruck and put it up on top of this hill. That way it should be visible from a decent distance. And I can know to come to the Cybertruck to be able to find the base. Seems legit to me. I should be picking up silicon as I go, since that seems to be the most popular material over here. Can I see the Cybertruck? Not from this angle, but I can see it from there. Not seeing a lot of glass. I am curious as to what that is over there. There are other structures on the moon. We've already been to the Chinese base. So I don't know what this one is over here. Looks like kind of a resource dead zone. Water level's critical. No kidding. And of course, instead of just walking, I could be driving until I find nice patches of resources. For all I know, they may not have even put resources everywhere on the moon. Because it is, like I said, the prologue version. It is just a demo, an extended demo. Alright, I'm going to gather silicon as I go back. And I'm actually going to head back to base with what I got. Check on the status of everything. Alright, let's pop on in here. Close that. Close that. Open that. Now, I don't know if we can extend out from this base. I don't think we can. What did we need to print with? Needed an airlock system. Okay, so for that, we need to put that in there. Need an airlock system, insufficient materials. What do we need? Iron bars? Definitely need iron bars. Definitely need iron bars. Definitely need iron bars. Alright, we got some iron bars. That thing is just cranking through those. Grab the E-chips. Put some E-chips in here, some iron bars. Alright, printer, airlock system, got that going. Containers cost 20 iron bars. Holy crap. Alright, we got some walls with windows, we got some foundations, we got some roofs, we got some walls. We are building the printer is doing that. Okay, there's the airlock system. Alright, let's go see what we can do with some building. Turn that off. This gets a little tedious. Now I'm thinking maybe I should build the base up high so that we can see it, or should I just build it right off of this? Let's try and build it right off the existing base first. Let's see if it allows us to do that. So let's do foundations first. Okay, we can snap right to that. That's pretty cool that it snaps right to it. Alright, that's it for the foundations. We need to put the airlock system in place. Does this go on a foundation, or what does this do? Oh, I don't know. So let's try and put walls and all right. So how about this? I didn't see anything for steps. Are those not external walls? There we go. Okay, so external wall with window. 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 I wonder if we need to put a door in for the airlock. Now let's see what happens when we... Okay, so build options, demolish. That did not give it back to us. So that's good to remember, that if you need to destroy something, you are not getting it back. All right, we need more foundations. But before we put foundations on, we actually want to put our roof on as well. So let's see, roof section, roof section. What my intention is to do here would be to add an airlock so that I can get in and out of this side, and then we can of course destroy one of those walls. I wonder, we can try it with, well, we can try it without. I forgot to cycle the airlock. Leakage found, cannot proceed. Okay. I wonder where my leakage is. Can't repair. Can't repair. Can't repair. Okay. Hope I didn't break the base. So I want to do that, and I want to do door frame, maybe a door. Now we do have a couple more floors. Alright, so foundation, whoops. That over there, put this over here. This over there, that there, that there. I actually didn't want to do ones with walls, but that's okay. Okie dokie. Alright, so we need some water. Use some of that. I wonder if we need to repair something outside? I don't think so. Alright, we have 6 floors and 3 airlock system parts. More foundations. We are going to wait 35 seconds for all these parts. While we're doing that, we may as well grab all the things that are being crafted. Oh, good, E-chips. Good E-chips. All right. That's got the walls. All right, so that was doing everything I needed it to do. All right, we need a foundation there. Now, the part that's confusing me is this. I wonder if we need to put that up on foundation blocks. Facing the wrong way. Does this need to be placed on the ground first? No. Not rotating. Hold for the build menu. It's not turning green. I wonder if we need yet another foundation. Shouldn't need 3. Before I get yelled at for more oxygen. Alright, so tutorials, airlock. I already know how to go in and out of an airlock. We need to tiered building parts. Building. Okay, that. So the only thing I haven't tried is the door frame yet. Alright, so let's try. Let's try a door frame. And I'm going to try a door frame right there. Door frame. So if we put, does it matter which way the door goes? Let's try a door frame like that, then an airlock. There we go. Oh, you got to put doors on the airlock. Okay, so we're probably going to need to make another door. All right, those walls are all good. But I wonder if this is what's causing the problem. Or no, it's not the best. Not the, ooh, that, nope, I don't think that's right. Why won't that let me destroy that window? Okay, okay. All right, hopefully I've fixed this issue. Leakage found, cannot proceed. All right, I gotta figure out where the damage is. Because I did see a repair thing. That one. All right, also we need to make another door. Let's get that first. Okay. Ooh. I don't know what's damaged. I wonder if it's because these are connected. Yep, that's because they were connected. All right, so we can actually expand upon this base. That's kind of cool. So we can make lots bigger. All right. Now, let's see, what else? We need to make the 3 plant incubators is the next step in the big process. So, plant incubators, 7 iron bars, 3 glass planes, 2 E-chips. Make those. Ooh, they take a few moments, that's for sure. We're also going to want to make a few more solar panels and water extractor. Let's do 2 water extractors, 3 more solar panels. And we should probably just put some batteries in here. All right, while that's processing, the electric furnace is not going. That one is still going, that's cool. And that one is not. So we've run out of batteries in most of our things. I do like that these just keep processing regardless. I look forward to them putting some stairs in here so that we can get to like the top of the buildings. Because I would totally do like a whole hab design. Um, with a walkway to the top and then put all my solar panels on the roof. All right, we got a decent amount of dirty water. I want to go see what that building is. I don't think that's our original lander. It might be. It might be the original lander. Let's see, there's a decent chunk of glass crystals. That is a lot further away than I thought it was. I think that is our lander. Really don't have the best of brakes. Yeah, that's pretty sure that's our lander. I didn't take a very good look at it when I first came out. There's also a very large base by the Chinese installation. Which we'll have to check out at some point as well. Gotta admit, the glass crystal's definitely easier to see with the sun behind you. And putting that truck on top of that hill, good idea. Alrighty. All right, we've got lots and lots of O2. You know, we could just store the O2 in here. We're good on water right now, so let's just do dirty water into O2. Hunger levels critical. Oh, I haven't been paying attention to my food. Let's eat some beets. Eat some cabbage. Eat some berries. Eat some carrots. Eat some more berries because that helps on our water too. Totally recharge our oxygen. Alright, build 3 plant incubators. We've already got those. That's good to go. Let's stack some batteries in here. Let's actually split that. Split that. Put 10 in here. Got some solar panels, water extractor, iron. Got all the parts in there. Okay, build 3 plant incubators. Now, we've got these guys over here already. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just extend that line over. Oh, that's a different thing. Oh, okay. That one there. That one there. Can I put them in between each other? It says I can put them like right side by side. but let's make sure we've got evenly spaced between. Dr. Commander, let's see what she's got to say.
Good. Now that you've built the incubators, it's time. Let's talk about the other two parts.
Okay.
Control section and storage section. The control section is used to manage the incubators. You can turn the incubators on and off from here.
Okay.
The control section also has two storage compartments beside it. One of them is for storing water and other is for storing seeds. The control section will automatically take the seeds and plant them to the attached incubators. Control section will also manage the water supply to the incubators. You can also check the status of all the incubators from the check status screen.
Okay.
Once the plant is ready for harvest, it'll need some place to be stored. This is where the storage section comes in use. Control section will automatically harvest the plants and move them to the attached storage section. A storage section will need to have two containers attached to it. Again, all these build parts can only be placed on foundations, and need an airlock to function. For all the build parts to work properly, they need to be within the same airlocked structure. The control section will automatically manage everything else. Good luck.
Okay, so I got to make all the other parts. So we need a control section and a storage section. Storage section. And we need the control panel. I'm pretty sure we actually need 3 of each of these. Do that, and that, that, and that. Alright, we'll see what we're missing. Ooh, that already made 5 storage sections. Alright, so we're missing parts for that, which is E-chips. Alright, well, we've got one. Let's go ahead and take that off of there. Well, let's put this there. This here. Okay, so that's for that one there. Maybe we should put the control panel in first. And we need to do 2 control. Oh. Alright, so... Little confusing. And we need 2 containers as well. Let's see what she has to say.
I see that you've built the farming automation system. If Neil Armstrong was the first person who walked on the moon, now I can call you Neil Farmstrong, the first farmer on the moon.
That is a bad dad joke.
I know you really want to get some automated farming working, but we have an emergency. You might have seen a very big base with a locked door near the Chinese storage base.
It did.
Guess what? The door to that base just opened up. Also, another emergency is coming right now. Meteors. An asteroid belt is coming. We need to make sure that the base doesn't blow up. Try
Okay.
to reach that base as soon as you can. And be careful with meteor showers. Don't forget to take soap and shampoo. I am kidding, but this is really not fun. I'll explain what that base is and what its purpose is, but first you have to go there and check before you leave. Make sure you're packed up on food and water.
Okay.
Good luck.
Pack up on food and water. Let's grab some food. We got some water. Let's grab some more. I get the feeling this base is about to blow up. Turn that off. Let's grab the batteries. Grab one more water just in case. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Next episode, we'll go ahead and run on over to the other base. Thanks again for all the love and support. You guys have been absolutely amazing. If you like what you see, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Might want to subscribe to the channel. And you can always turn on those notifications, get notified when I post new content or go live. And until next time, go harvest your own damn resources.